Hello everybody, welcome to part 30 of our Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories on PC 100% game playthrough. If you're watching these as they are completed, I am sorry for the delay since the last episode. As I mentioned before, I think in the last couple parts I had been scrambling to get the footage I need off of Kingdom Hearts Union Cross before it shuts down and becomes unplayable. That's done, so now we can get back on track with the rest of our journey here and until it's time to post those Union Cross Let's Play videos. So, just to recap where we are, we have played through Sora's story, we defeated the final boss, Marluxia. On Riku's side of the story, we have suppressed the lingering will of Ansem. We went back into Sora's game and finished the card collection. So now we are at the point where all we have left is to review the Jiminy journal, and in our next and final episode, the D report. Now, I know I went into like full depth, read everything there was to read when I did this for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. I'm not going to do that this time. What I will do is I will read the parts out of the journal that I think are important enough to read aloud, and then for stuff like the card collection and Heartless files and character files and stuff, what I will do is I will just let it sit on each page for like 5 seconds. That way, if you guys want to pause it and read it, you can. But I mean, we're at the end. We're at the end of Rechain of Memories, and I am like so effing eager to get into Kingdom Hearts 2 because while Kingdom Hearts 3 is better to me in the sense of like, you know, big important story cutscenes and like just the impact of the ending. I know I'm gonna get hate for that one. Kingdom Hearts ultimately is the best game they've done so far. The story is fantastic. The gameplay is fantastic. There's a lot in the game, but at the same time there isn't too much, whereas Kingdom Hearts 3 kinda gets over the top with how much they give you in the game to use. Just my opinion. I don't expect everyone to agree with that. If you've already played all the games, I mean, if you haven't played them all yet, you're kind of just taking my word for it right now. Yeah, so anyway, like I said, we're nearly done with this. We're moving on to Kingdom Hearts 2 soon, so let's go ahead and get into this. So, you know, here we are, still just chilling outside Marluxia's door. Alright, so here is our journal. It is complete. So for our story entries, so unlike Kingdom Hearts Final Mix's journal, we do get to see everything in here. It doesn't like only show us the latest entry. So, but these are technically out of order since the Sora Stories entries take place in between certain floors. Alright, so story section, Sora's Tale 1. Our friends may be here. It was that thought that led us to Castle Oblivion, where cards rule over all. This would be read in Jiminy's voice, but I'm just going to use, you know, my standard normal voice for this one. A mysterious man gave Sora a card, and using it took us to Traverse Town, of all places. It turned out the town was just a figment of our own remembrances, the first world of many that lie in Sora's heart. And so our journey through these worlds begins. Sora's Tale 2. It seems we're slowly losing our memories of what happened before the castle, and all my notes about the last journey have vanished. But in exchange, Sora is remembering other things he must have forgotten until now, like a girl he knew when he was little. While fighting Larxene, Sora finally remembered the girl's name, Naminé. So this would be unlocked in between floors 6 and 7 after you fight Larxene the first time. Sora's Tale 3. Sora pressed on in his search for Naminé, and can you believe it? He found Riku, his best friend whom we thought was lost. Sora was so happy, but Riku attacked him just like that, saying, "I'll protect Naminé." What could he mean? Will something happen if Sora finds Naminé? Sora is chasing after Riku and the answers. I think that was unlocked after the second time we fought Riku. I mean, it's in the video anyway, but... And then the last Sora's Tale part. So Sora's memories of Naminé were false. Marluxia wanted Sora's heart and the strength within, so he used Naminé to create fake memories and place them in Sora's heart. Larxene is gone, so we're going to the top floor to finish Marluxia. We want our memories back. And Sora, he wants to keep the promise he remembers. Naminé may not be his friend, but in his heart, protecting her is the only choice. So that was as we ascended to the final floor. Alright, Traverse Town. The card the hooded man gave us took us to Traverse Town, where we were reunited with Leon, Yuffie, and our other friends. Leon acted like he'd forgotten Sora, or for whatever reason still knew his name. I guess his memory got mixed up somehow. Aerith sensed that the town and everyone there was a product of Sora's memories. It might sound crazy, but I think she was right. Alright, Wonderland. When we chased after the White Rabbit, we stumbled upon a trial in progress. The Queen of Hearts accused Alice of stealing her memory and sentenced her to death. I can't believe they actually used that word in something Disney. Angered by the shoddy trial, Sora freed Alice and hunted down the real culprit. But even after we bested the Trickmaster, that psychotic queen refused to believe that Alice was innocent. Fortunately, Alice's quick thinking pacified the queen and no one had to lose their head, even though the queen loses hers on the regular and freaks out. Oh, so this obviously isn't the order that we visited the worlds in, but the journal structure is different than what like the default world order is. World order. Oh, yuck. Alright, Olympus Coliseum. Sora wanted to take on Hercules, so we all decided to compete in the games. Hades, frantic to dispose of Hercules, hired Cloud to take him out. Cloud cooperated, thinking he would get his lost memories back. But not even Cloud could beat Hercules. Hades stepped in to finish the job, but we put his plans on ice. Agrabah. Aladdin brought the magic lamp back from the Cave of Wonders, hoping for a chance to meet Jasmine, Princess of Agrabah. Inside the lamp was Genie, who would grant 3 wishes to the lamp's bearer. Aladdin hoped to become a prince so he could see Jasmine whenever he wanted, but he used 2 wishes battling the Heartless, and then Jafar stole the lamp. Jafar turned into a genie, but we defeated him and Aladdin got the lamp back. Instead of becoming a prince, Aladdin used his last wish to set Genie free, and decided he wanted Jasmine to know him as he really is. And if you've seen the Aladdin movie and the 2 sequels, you know that actually worked out pretty well for him. Just, some love life advice thrown in here. Just be true to who you are, and you'll find someone eventually. Alright. Halloween Town. Dr. Finkelstein invented a potion that restores true memories, but it drew the Heartless to Halloween Town. Intrigued, Sora went with Jack to look for Sally, who had nabbed the potion because she was scared of what it could do. Oogie Boogie swiped the potion and downed it in a single gulp, but his true memories drove him mad with fear. What if true memories do that to everyone's heart? Scary. That is pretty scary, actually. Alright, Monstro. Geppetto went out looking for Pinocchio and was swallowed up by the whale Monstro, but finding Pinocchio inside filled him with joy. But Pinocchio felt bad about running away from home and putting his father in danger, so he set off to find a way out of Monstro. After a run-in with a big Heartless, Pinocchio had a great idea. Why not make a commotion and get Monstro to spit us out? With our help, the plan worked, and Pinocchio and Geppetto escaped safely. Atlantica. Ariel, Princess of Atlantica, was worried about her little friend Flounder, who was nowhere to be found. The Sea Witch Ursula told Ariel that Flounder was on the surface world, trapped, and King Triton's trident was the only way to save him. Ariel was so worried she stole the trident for Ursula, but it was all a trick. Ursula had Flounder all along. With the trident's power, Ursula became a giant, but we stopped her and Ariel resolved to apologize to her father, the king. Neverland. Peter Pan stowed away on Captain Hook's ship to save the kidnapped Wendy. But no sooner had she been saved than Wendy told Peter she wanted to go home to London. Would Wendy grow up and forget about him in Neverland? Peter didn't like that one bit, threw a tantrum, and left in a huff. Meanwhile, we were just trying to get off the ship. Hook caught us on the deck, but Peter came back and bailed us out. In the end, Peter and Wendy said their farewells, but promised to meet again one day. Hollow Bastion. The Beast came to rescue Belle from Maleficent's clutches, but to his dismay, Belle acted coldly and would not go with him. We felt bad for him, so we went to see Belle. It turned out she was only pretending to be cruel, to keep her heart and the love within safe from Maleficent. But faced with a choice, Belle couldn't hide how she felt for the Beast, and Maleficent stole her heart. Together with the Beast, we took care of Maleficent and restored Belle's heart. 100 Acre Wood. Pooh seemed to have lost his friends, so Sora stopped to help him look. Maybe Sora saw something of himself in Pooh, since he's looking for his friends too. And of course, what the journal doesn't tell you for some reason is that, we helped all the denizens of the 100 Acre Wood out again, and everybody remembered everyone, and, so on and so forth. Alright, Twilight Town. The card Vexen gave us led us to a town none of us remembered. But Sora held fast to his promise to Naminé, and we pressed on. Speaking of which, Vexen seemed ready to say something about that, but Axel showed up and fired him. Well, we won't be seeing Vexen again. Destiny Islands. The last card led to the place where Sora grew up. Sora wandered the islet that was once his playground, wading through his memories to find the girl he cared for. But when he found Naminé, she told him the bitter truth. Nothing he remembered of her ever happened. Castle Oblivion. Well, we've made it to the top, and many of our memories are gone. Sora can't even recall the name of the person he cares for most. But we've made a promise. No distance can separate us, and we'll be friends even if we can't remember it to be so. Axel is out of the way. We just have to stop Marluxia. He ordered Naminé to wipe Sora's memory, but it doesn't matter. Sora knows that promises don't fade as easily as memories. Okay, so when I did the review videos for Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, I went over every item in the game, every gummy block, and so on and so forth, and where to get them all. So I'm not going to sit here and read off the stats for the card collection, like I said, but we are just going to go through all the cards and make mention of where they came from. Got my cheat sheet up here on the other monitor real quick. Alright. Now after we do the journal review, we'll take a peek through the slates and list off where all those came from too. So just to review, this is the 100% complete card collection window, right down to those gold and platinum cards we picked up in our last episode. Alright. So like I said, I'll leave it sitting on here for a second while I list off where the cards came from. If you want to pause it and read up on the card descriptions, you can. So we have the attack cards, the Kingdom Key, the starting Keyblade that we started the game with. We had it as we entered floor 1. And the description is really the same as it was in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. 3 wishes we got from Agrabah, just from breaking treasure spots. Crab Claw we got from breaking treasure spots in Atlantica. Pumpkinhead we got from breaking treasure spots in Halloween Town. Fairy Harp we got from breaking treasure spots in Neverland. The Wishing Star we got from breaking treasure spots in Monstro. The Spellbinder we got from a chest in Tigger's Playground in the 100-Acre Wood. The Metal Chocobo we got from the Olympus Coliseum Key to Rewards room as the standard reward. The Olympia Keyblade we also got from Olympus Coliseum, but this was just another case of keep on breaking stuff until you get one. Lionheart we got from the Traverse Town Key to Rewards room as the standard reward. Lady Luck we got from breaking treasure spots in Wonderland. No waiting all the way to the end of the game for a Trinity Mark this time around. Divine Rose we got from treasure spot breakables in Hollow Bastion. Alright, so Oathkeeper, this time around we got as a prize for defeating Darkseid in Destiny Islands. Oblivion we got for clearing floor 12 of Destiny Islands. So, I don't remember if we got it after the Larxene fight. No. We either got it after the Riku fight, or the Larxene fight, or after some of the cutscenes. Either way, we got it as we left floor 12 to head for the last floor. Alright, so Ultima Weapon was obtained from just you can get it from treasure breakable spots. Moogle shop, I think. You might have to get it once on the field before you can get it in the Moogle shop, but I remember we got this one just from using a Com Bounty room in Castle Oblivion after defeating Marluxia's first form. You don't have to defeat his final form to get it, but you have to fight his first form, which is really just the fake before you enter that door. And of course, just like in the first game, it's the strongest attack card to be found. I know I said I wasn't going to read all that, but I mean, that was short and sweet and right there. Alright, so Diamond Dust. This one you can get from any breakable on floors 11, 12, or 13 after defeating Marluxia's final form and reloading into Sora's game. Now, it was either this one or the next one that I got from a Moogle shop before obtaining it on the field, so you can get this initially from a Moogle shop too. And then, same thing with One Winged Angel. You get it from breakable spots or Moogle shop on floors 11 through 13 after defeating Marluxia's final form and reloading into the game. Starseeker is in the Castle Oblivion's Key to Rewards room. It is obtainable as a 358 over 2 days bonus, which means you must have watched all of the cutscenes from the 358 days game included in the remix before the chest with this card will appear. And this was originally a Keyblade not featured until Kingdom Hearts 2, so it was not in the original Chain of Memories game. As with the rest of the attack cards we're about to see. Total Eclipse is in the Olympus Coliseum Key to Rewards room as a 358 over 2 days clear bonus. This Keyblade was originally in 358 over 2 days. Midnight Roar is from the Neverland Key to Rewards room as a 358 over 2 days clear bonus. This Keyblade was also first featured in Kingdom Hearts 358 over 2 days. Maverick Flare is from the Traverse Town, just any bounty room, Calm Bounty, Guarded Trove, False Bounty, but it is a 358 over 2 days clear bonus. It will not show up in that chest until you've watched the day's cutscenes. And of course, this Keyblade also originally appeared in 358 over 2 days. Now, the 2 Become 1 Keyblade attack card we got in the Destiny Islands Key to Rewards room. It is a 358 over 2 days clear bonus for watching the cutscenes. However, this Keyblade originally appeared in the final mix version of Kingdom Hearts 2, which we will be getting to very shortly. And it is a very important Keyblade because it's going to help us out with a certain little side quest, if you will, when we get to Kingdom Hearts 2. And the last attack card, Bond of Flame. This came from the Halloween Town Key to Rewards room as a 358 over 2 days clear bonus. And this Keyblade originally appears in Kingdom Hearts 2, but I believe it was also featured in Days. I could be wrong about that. It's been a long time since I've played the original version of that game. Alright, so that's our attack cards. For the magic cards, we got the fire card for defeating Axel at the end of the first floor. The blizzard card we get automatically from the first treasure breakable that we touch in Traverse Town. So that is our first magic card, and we get it automatically. Or, I mean, technically, I suppose you could miss it if you walk by that first barrel, but I'm sure you pick it up one way or the other anyway. Thunder Magic card we got for defeating Larxene for the first time after Floor 6. The Cure Spell, the Cure Spell Magic card we get one of them from the start, and then we can hopefully get lucky and pick up more quickly. The Gravity Magic card, we picked up our first one from the Bounty Room in Agrabah, which again, Calm Bounty, False Bounty, Guarded Trove, whatever one you want to use, but they're all the same. They're all considered Bounty Rooms, and that's where we got this. The Stop card, we got our first one from the Wonderland Bounty Room. And the Arrow Magic card we got from as a prize for defeating Riku, well, the replica Riku, for the first time after Floor 7. So for summon cards, we have Simba, and we got this from the Traverse Town Key of Beginnings room. The Genie card we got for defeating Jafar in Agrabah, which was Floor 2 for this playthrough. Bambi we got as a reward for completing the 100 Acre Wood. Dumbo we got as a reward for clearing the Monstro Belly Brawl event, where we had to wipe out Heartless to fill up the burp meter, basically. Or throw up meter, I mean, technically he spit us out, so. The Tinkerbell card we got as a reward for defeating Captain Hook. We got it specifically from the boss battle, not for clearing the floor. Mushu we got from the Hollow Bastion Key to Rewards room as the standard reward. And then Cloud gave us his card to summon him anytime we needed help after we defeated Hades. Alright, so item cards. We have Potion, which we had by default when we started the game. The High Potion we got for defeating Cloud in Olympus Coliseum. The Mega Potion we got for defeating the Riku replica after we went toe-to-toe with Vexen and saw him get fired in Twilight Town. Man, that Vexen getting fired joke is just not going to get old. Not for me, at least. It might be getting old for you guys already. Alright, the Ether card we got for clearing the event battle in the Agrabah Key of Guidance room. The Mega Ether we got for clearing the Whirlwind Plunge minigame in the 100 Acre Wood. The Elixir we got for clearing that Bumble Rumble minigame in 100 Acre Wood. And the best item card in the game, the Mega Elixir, we got for opening the Destiny Island's Key to Rewards room as the standard reward. Alright, so for the friend cards, we have Donald, and Goofy, and we of course started the game with access to those cards because, you know, we are the Trinity. Well, the Trinity of Hearts, we'll call them from here on out. So of course we had those two friend cards accessible from the get-go. Aladdin joined us in Agrabah. As soon as we entered the floor, we had access to his card after that opening cutscene. Ariel joined us in Atlantica, but not until after we cleared the first two story rooms, the Room of Beginnings and the Room of Guidance. Jack joined us right away as we entered Halloween Town on floor 6. Peter Pan finally joined us after we cleared the Neverland Room of Beginnings, so the first story room. The Beast finally joined us 2 story rooms into Hollow Bastion after we cleared the Room of Beginnings and the Room of Guidance. Now the Pluto card we had right from the get-go, and this one was the special condition where you had to like have most of your cards had to be used up in slates before it showed up, because the whole point of this card is to restore your cards. Alright, so enemy cards. We got them from the enemies. I covered where each enemy is the easiest to farm in the videos, so I'll just keep these on the screen for a few seconds each so you can see what the effect is. So we have the Shadow, the Soldier, the Power Wild, the Bouncy Wild, Large Body, the Fat Bandit, the Sea Neon, Bandit, Pirate, the Red Nocturne, the Blue Rhapsody, the Yellow Opera, the Green Requiem, Wizard, Air Soldier, Barrel Spider, White Knight, Air Pirate, Gargoyle, Search Ghost, Aqua Tank, Screwdiver, Wyvern, Defender, White Mushroom, Black Fungus, Creeper Plant, Tornado Step, Crescendo, Neo Shadow. Alright, now the rest of these, most of the boss cards, the rest of the enemy cards, they ooh. Alright, so I actually didn't even finish my little cheat sheet here. Alright, so I mean the guard armor came from beating the guard armor. The boss cards that we got from characters that are in the game obviously came from beating those characters. Hades we got for beating Hades. Trickmaster we got for beating Trickmaster. Jafar Genie, our easy mode card basically, because we more or less just like ravaged through everything in the game using this. But that's fine because, you know, they gave us the option to break the game. Why not use it? Ursula we got for beating Ursula. Oogie Boogie we got for beating Oogie Boogie, another really useful card, but thankfully I didn't have to rely on it much thanks to the attack bracer from Jafar. Parasite Cage we got for beating Parasite Cage. Hook we got for beating Hook, an extremely useful card. Dragon Maleficent we got for Dragon Maleficent, who was like so much easier in this game than she was in Final Mix. Darkseid we got for defeating Darkseid, because we didn't see enough of Darkseid in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. And spoiler alert, we haven't seen the last of him either. Alright, so the Riku replica we got the final time we fought the Riku replica. Pretty useful ability. Not as useful as Attack Bracer, but pretty close. The Card Soldier we got for defeating the Card Soldiers. Alright. So, the Ansem card in Sora's game we could not get until we cleared both Sora and Riku's game. And if I remember correctly, we got this card from Twilight Town. I believe it was Twilight Town. Yeah, I didn't realize I hadn't finished my little cheat sheet, so some of these might be wrong, but we had to go to 3 certain floors to get 3 certain cards after we finished both Sora's and Riku's games. So either way, I'm gonna list the worlds I think I remember getting them from with the cards, and then if either way, after the end of the Riku's game, if you visit those 3 floors, you will get these 3 cards I'm talking about. So for the Ansem card, you have to open a bounty room in Twilight Town after clearing Reverse Rebirth mode, which is Riku's story. Xemnas was a 358 over 2 days rewards room card, but I don't have on hand which floor it was. Same with Xigbar, a 358 over 2 days clear bonus exclusive card in one of the Key to Rewards rooms. Same with Zaldin, 358 over 2 days clear bonus reward. Vexen we got when we Fought Vexen in Twilight Town before he got fired. Very, very, very useful ability if things really start to go south. Lexius, we opened a bounty room in Castle Oblivion after clearing Riku's game. Zexion, we got for... we had to clear Riku's game for this one, and we had to open a bounty room in Destiny Islands to get the card. Syx was another 358 over 2 days exclusive rewards room card. Axel we got for defeating Axel the second time in Castle Oblivion, the 13th floor. Demix was a 358 over 2 days exclusive key to rewards room card. Luxord was also a 358 over 2 days exclusive key to rewards room card. Marluxia we got for defeating the Shadow, the fake Marluxia, at the end of Castle Oblivion. And Double Slate was really cool, and plus we needed this card to do some of our enemy card farming too. Larxene we got for defeating Larxene the second time. And I was so glad to see her go because she was like a very, very, very mean person. And the Roxas card was from, it's a 358 exclusive rewards card, and I think we got that one in Castle Oblivion. Don't quote me on that. But alright, so those are all the enemy cards. The map cards, I'm not going to like read anything off here. We got Tranquil Darkness, Teeming Darkness. Now, if we were going to hunt for enemy cards without breaking, the RNG, this is one of the cards you would have to use, because this is one of 3 cards that legitimately increase the chances of the enemy cards dropping. Feeble Darkness. Almighty Darkness, that there's really no need to ever use because you have Feeble Darkness and another card to help with the enemy drop rate. This is one of the 3 cards that does help with the enemy drop rate, though. Oh yeah, it says it right on it. Sleeping Darkness. This card helped us out quite a bit. This card pretty much netted us all the enemy cards. Looming Darkness is the 3rd card where enemies drop enemy cards more often. The Premium Room, which to me is utterly worthless, but it's all about how you want to play the game. The White Room, the exclusive room where only the white mushrooms appear. The Black Room, the exclusive room where only the black fungi appear. And the Bottomless Darkness, which, as you saw, was just a room where a shit ton of shadows show up and just aggravate you. And Roulette Room, which, you guys saw how cool this card was. This one was a Rechain of Memories exclusive. Bottomless Darkness was a Rechain of Memories exclusive. And I think Looming Darkness was a Rechain of Memories exclusive. Alright, so on to the green cards. Martial Walking. Sorceress Walking. No, Waking. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. Yep, I have. Okay, Martial Waking. For some reason, I kept seeing an L in there that wasn't there, so it's Martial Waking, not Walking. And Sorceress Waking. Wow, all the times I've played through this game, I've been doing it wrong. Alright, so Alchemic Waking. Meeting Ground, which, pretty useful card. It's always nice starting the battle off with a friend card. Stagnant Space. A nice room to use if you want to just get through rooms quickly. Strong Initiative. Lasting Days. Alright, so we're on to the blue cards now. The Calm Bounty. Guarded Trove, False Bounty, Moment's Reprieve. Then Mingling Worlds is a Rechain of Memories exclusive card. Moogle Room, a Key to Rewards card, Key of Beginnings, Key of Guidance, Key to Truth. And then the Rechain of Memories exclusive Random Joker. And that's it for map cards. Then the world cards are pretty much a given. We got them. We got this one as we entered the castle, Traverse Town. And then after we defeated Axel, he gave us the Agrabah, Olympus Coliseum, Wonderland, Monstro, and Halloween Town cards. And then after we got our asses handed to us by Larxene, she gave us the Atlantica, Neverland, Hollow Bastion, and 100 Acre Wood cards. And then after we ran out again and had a little skirmish with Vexen in the hallway, he gave us the Twilight Town world card. After Vexen's unsightly demise, we weren't really given the final world card. Riku Replica just dropped it on his way out, which let us go back to Destiny Islands. And then, yeah, that's it for world cards, because in Sora's game, Castle Oblivion wasn't a world card. It was just go up the stairs and you're there. And then the gimmick card is just its own thing. The gimmick card that let us like, basically it gave us like let me think of the right word here because I'm having a brain fart. It gives us like an unmissable chance to deal some decent damage to a boss. Like you can't screw it up unless you just get really unlucky with what you have left in your deck, or if you like just sit there and don't attack on purpose. And then the special cards, which are the gold card and the platinum card. So that's the card index, and then characters, like I said, I'm just going to keep these on the screen for a few seconds. If you want to pause and read the descriptions, you can, because I don't want to like go overboard and drag this out too much like I did with the final mix review. So characters 1, we have Sora. Donald, Goofy, oh jeez, I've been forgetting to do the whole character models. Alright. So, Sora, Donald, Goofy, alright, Jiminy Cricket, Pluto, Riku, and of course Kairi. Alright, so here's where we see like all the new characters that were exclusive for this game. So, Nominee. The bad Riku, who really wasn't bad, just kind of misguided once he found out he wasn't real. And then Vexen. Axel. It's a shame they don't show their weapons in these images, because the organization members all have pretty cool weapons. Marluxia. And that should leave, yep, Larxene. Alright, so this one just has a few of our summon characters. I'm just going to pull out the character models because the descriptions on the rest of the characters really hasn't changed at all from the final mix journal. So we have Simba, Dumbo, Bambi, Mushu, and our Moogle friends who decided this time around to sell us cards instead of make us stuff. Traverse Town, we had Leon, Yuffie, Aerith, and Sid. For Wonderland, we had, hold on, there we go. So for Wonderland, we had Alice, the Psycho Queen, the poor rabbit who apparently can never be on time for anything. The card soldiers, well, the card of hearts, the card of spades. Apparently, Club and Diamonds are on vacation this week. And Schrodinger's cat. In Olympus Coliseum, we ran into Hercules again. And my favorite goat man, Phil. Of course, James Woods. And our good old brooding buddy Cloud. In our Agrabah revisit, we ran into Aladdin again, our pal Al. Genie. Jasmine. Jafar's almost wife, the poor girl. Probably my favorite parrot ever, Iago. The creepy old creep himself, Jafar. And Jafar in his genie form. Because, again, fighting him in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix wasn't enough. Even though that was a really fun fight. Okay, so then when we relived our memories of Halloween Town, we got to see Sora's monster appearance, Donald's monster appearance, as he's literally missing a piece of his stomach, Goofy's monster appearance. We got to see Jack again. We got to see Sally again. We got to see Dr. Nutjob here. And of course, we got to see Yogi again, and smack that giant sack of bugs around all over the place again. In Monstro, we ran into Pinocchio again. And Geppetto again. In Atlantica, we ran into Ariel again. I mean, again, we didn't run into these characters like the characters themselves, just our memories projecting them. Sebastian, Flounder, I mean, you know, we saw a little bit towards the end. And of course, Sushi Queen here. Neverland, we ran into Peter again. Tinkerbell, we saw there before she decided to tag along with us through her card. Ran into Wendy again. And of course, the old codfish himself. In Hollow Bastion, we saw the Beast again. We saw Belle again. And of course, a trip to Hollow Bastion wouldn't be complete without Maleficent. Or her big old scary looking dragon form. Hundred Acre Wood, we ran into the whole Stuff and Fluff gang again. Pooh, Piglet, who even in his character entry looks absolutely terrified of everything. Owl, the only character in this game who talks more than I do when I'm doing commentary. Little Roo, Eeyore, and Tigger, and that wascally wabbit. Oh, sorry, wrong rabbit. Alright, we didn't see any new characters in Twilight Town because it was just us and Frosty. And then Destiny Islands, we saw our other friends that Sora, unfortunately, by that point, didn't even remember their names. And then, of course, we have all the Heartless, Shadow, Soldier, Large Body, Red Nocturne, Blue Rhapsody, Yellow Opera, Green Requiem, Power Wild, Bouncy Wild, Air Soldier, Bandit, Fat Bandit, Barrel Spider, Search Ghost, Sea Neon, Screwdiver, Aqua Tank, White Knight, Gargoyle, Pirate, Air Pirate, the Dark Ball, the only enemy in Sora's game that did not give us an enemy card because in the Re-Chain of Memories version, the Dark Ball card is exclusive to Riku mode. the Defender, Wyvern, Wizard, Neo Shadow, White Mushroom, Black Fungus, Creeper Plant, one of the new Heartless that was introduced in this game in the original Chain of Memories. The Tornado Step, another new Heartless from Chain of Memories. The Crescendo, another new Heartless for Chain of Memories. The Guard Armor boss that we ran into again. The Parasite Cage. The Trickmaster. Dark Side. Alright, that's it for character entries. And then the mini games, we just had the Monstrous Belly Brawl, which you only do once, there is no score. And then in 100 Acre Wood, we had Balloon Glider, Whirlwind Plunge, Bumble Rumble, Tigger's Jump-a-thon, and Veggie Panic. And yeah, there are some required scores for those mini games for the achievements, but like I said, right now we're not going to cover the achievements in the Let's Plays, because to me that's kind of a separate thing from like playing the game to 100%. And don't get me wrong, I'm all about achievement hunting and trophy hunting, but let's just stick to the purity of completing the game to 100% for the sake of these videos. So that is everything in Sora's journal. And real quick, let's just go through the slates. We'll talk about where we got all those, and that will be that. Oh, and I should have mentioned the gold and platinum cards, just as a reminder. You cannot get those until you've collected every other card, and all you do is just open another bounty room anywhere in the game, and you'll get the gold one, and then once you have the gold one, open another room, and you'll get the platinum one. Alright, so, slates. Well, we'll do this separately here. For our attack slates, we got Sliding Dash available at level 2, Stun Impact available at level 7, Strike Rate available at level 12, Blitz available at level 17, Zantetsuken was available to us at level 22, Sonic Blade at level 27, Ars Arcanum at level 42, Ragnarok at 52, and Trinity Limit we got automatically as we entered the 13th floor and made the promise never to forget our friendship. For our magic-based slates, Fyron, Fyraga, we had access to as soon as we got the fire card. Same for Blizzara and Blizzaga with the blizzard card. Thundara and Thundaga with the thunder card. Cura and Curaga for the cure card. Gravira and Graviga from the gravity card. Stopra and Stopga from the stop card. Aerora and Aeroga from the arrow card. Warpinator we got from the Twilight Town standard bounty room. Warp we got from the Agrabah Key to Rewards room. Blizzard Raid we got from the Olympus Coliseum bounty room. Synchro we got from the Wonderland Key to Rewards room. Fire Raid we got from Monstro's standard bounty room. Aqua Splash we got from Monstro's Key to Rewards room. Terror we got as we entered the 6th floor Halloween Town. Gifted Miracle we got from a Halloween Town bounty room. Bind we got from the Halloween Town Key to Rewards room. Shock Impact we got from Atlantica bounty room. In a rare case of there being 2 slates in the same floor, we got the Homing Blizzara from a second standard bounty room in Atlantica. Quake we got from the Atlantica Key to Rewards room. Confuse we got from scaring the ever-loving crap out of poor Piglet. Fyraga Burst we got for clearing Balloon Glider. Reflect Raid we got for... Oh, we got that one from the Hollow Bastion bounty room. Magnus Spiral we got for defeating Riku Replica on floor 7, so the first time we fought him. Lethal Frame we got at level 32. Tornado we got at level 37. The Freeze Slate we got for defeating Vexen in the floor 10 hallway before going into Twilight Town. Judgment we got from the Destiny Islands standard bounty room. Holy was made available to us as early as level 47. Raging Storm we got from the Castle Oblivion standard bounty room. Mega Flare we got from level 57 was the earliest we could obtain that slate. And our friend or specialty slates, we got Proud Roar level 2 and 3 from the Simba card. Showtime level 2 and 3 from the Genie card. Yeah, Genie card. Cross Slash and Omni Slash we got from getting the Cloud card. The Cross Slash Plus we got for clearing the Veggie Panic minigame in the 100 Acre Wood. Splash level 2 and 3 we got with the Dumbo card. Twinkle level 2 and 3 we got from the Tinkerbell card. Paradise level 2 and 3 we got from the Bambi card. Idle Romp we got for completing the Tigger Jumpathon minigame. Flare Breath 2 and 3 came from the Mushu card. Magic level 2 and 3 are just from having the Donald card. The Stardust Blitz we got from the Twilight Town Key to Rewards room. Goofy Tornado level 2 and 3 we got with the Goofy card. Same with Goofy Smash. Wild Crush we got. Wild Crush we had access to right away too. Lucky Bounty level 2 and 3 is from the Pluto card. Sandstorm 2 and 3 is from Aladdin. Surprise 2 and 3 is from Jack Skellington. Spiral Wave 2 and 3 are from Ariel. Hummingbird 2 and 3 are from Peter Pan. And Furious Volley 2 and 3 are from the Beast. Now the ability slates. The High Jump we got from just from entering Monstro. The Glide we got just for entering Neverland. And the Super Glide we got from the Castle Oblivion Key to Rewards room. So that is everything in the Sora game. That's the journal, that's the slates, that's a recap of where we got all the cards. And just as a refresher, because I really wanted to try to end all these Let's Plays with the final boss episodes, but that just, it isn't going to be the case for the rest of the series, unfortunately. But, so just to recap, we ended Sora's game with Marluxia being defeated, Sora deciding to get his original memories put back, and Sora is now sleeping while Naminé restores his original memories, along with Donald and Goofy. Everyone's asleep. At the end, during the end credit roll of Sora's game, I mean, you can always go back and watch the ending again if you want to, just to refresh before Kingdom Hearts 2. But we saw a mysterious new character in Twilight Town. We saw that Axel had approached the Riku replica, which is where he convinced him to go after Zexion and Riku in Reverse Rebirth. And then we saw an almost all-white room with a bunch of different heighted chairs and more black coats, which can only mean that we have yet to see all the organization members. I mean, obviously, if you've already played these games, you know what's coming. But for those of you who haven't played them yet, it's still really not a spoiler. It's a very easy thing to piece together that more creeps wearing black coats means more organization members. But we'll talk about that in a little bit when we get to Kingdom Hearts 2. So that's going to be it for this video or this episode. When we come back for the next and final episode of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Rechain of Memories, we will very briefly go over Riku's D report, because there's really not a whole lot to talk about like there was in the Sora game. But yeah, this is it for this episode. As always, thank you all for watching. I know the journal review videos probably aren't super exciting, but to me it is part of doing the 100% playthrough, going back and reviewing everything. But yeah, we've got one more of these videos while we review all the stuff from Riku's game, Reverse Rebirth mode, and then we will say goodbye to Rechain of Memories and get ready to head into Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. So I will see you guys for the next episode.